Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are perfectly fine and doing your studies at your home. Students, this is Saumitri Yadav, Assistant Teacher of Lakshmi Prasad Memorial Public School, which is situated in Gulam Bazar, Gorakhpur. Students, I am here with a new online video class of the poem A E I O U. Students, this in today's video lecture we will discuss the assignments of the poem A E I O U. Firstly, students, I will remind you once again that in the previous video lecture we had discussed the first exercise of the poem, and the first exercise was question number A, that was take the correct answer. I hope you have done this exercise in your book and you have also done this exercise in your HW copy. So students, in today's video lecture we will discuss the remaining exercise, which are question number B, question number C and also question number D. After that we will discuss and write the poem A E I O U in your copy. So students, let's start from the question number B. What is in the question number B? Question number B is write a rhyming word from the poem for each of these words. Students, you have to write the rhyming words from the poem for each of these words. Okay, you have given 4 words and you have to write the rhyming word of the given word. So firstly students, let's discuss what is a rhyming word. Students, I hope you have listened a song in your TV and also in your mobile. जब आप सॉन्ग सुनते हैं तो उसके लास्ट की जो लाइंस उनकी जो लाइंस होती है, उनके लास्ट में जो वर्ड्स आते हैं, उनका जो रिदम है वो सेम होती है. यानी ऐसे 2 वर्ड्स, सच वर्ड्स विच आर स्पेल्ड डिफरेंटली बट the sound which is coming out from these words is the same. Okay, ऐसे 2 words जिनके स्पेलिंग्स तो डिफरेंट होते हैं बट उन्हें बोलने पर उनकी एक ही साउंड यानी सेम साउंड निकलती है, उन्हें ही हम राइमिंग वर्ड्स कहते हैं. ओके, एंड यू हैव टू राइट द राइमिंग वर्ड फ्रॉम द पोएम. लेट्स फाइंड आउट द राइमिंग वर्ड इन द गिवन पोएम. सो स्टूडेंट्स, you have given the poem A E I, you can see on your screen, and we have to find out the rhyming word of the poem. So मैंने बताया कि जो पोएम हो चाहे सॉन्ग हो, उनके जो लास्ट के जो वर्ड होते हैं भले ही उनके स्पेलिंग डिफरेंट हो, बट व्हेन वी प्रोनाउंसिएट इट द साउंड कम्स फ्रॉम दिस वर्ड इज सेम. जो साउंड आती है वो सेम होती है. Okay, so let's discuss which are the last word of the poem. So students, you can see in the first line creature word and in the second line feature words, and you can see the creature and features are spelled differently. इन्हें राइट तो डिफरेंट तरीके से किया जाता है, बट व्हेन वी आर प्रोनाउंसिएट इट द साउंड विच इज़ कमिंग आउट फ्रॉम दिस वर्ड, जो साउंड इन वर्ड से आ रही है वो सेम आती है. जस्ट लाइक क्रिएचर्स फीचर्स. स्टूडेंट्स, यू विल प्रोनाउंसिएट इट एट योर होम. आप लोग इसे घर पे भी प्रोनाउंसिएट करेंगे ताकि आप इसे अच्छे से समझ पाएँ. You will pronunciate it as creatures, features. The sound is coming out from these 2 words is the same. Now next is set, jet. Students, you can see in the 3rd line set is given to you and 4th line jet is given to you. Set, and jet. Okay, set and jet are two words are given in third and fourth sentence, and when we pronunciate this is set, jet, the sound which is coming out from these two words is the same. That's why these two words are the rhyming words. Now in the next line you can see tin, within, tin and within. When you pronunciate it, the sound which is coming out from these two words is the same, so these two are the rhyming words. Now next last two lines are pursue and you, pursue and you. Okay, P-U-R-S-U-E, pursue and you. Okay, when we pronunciate it, pursue you, pursue you, pursue you. Okay, the sound which is coming out from these two words is the same, so these two are the rhyming word. Okay, I hope this is clear to you everyone. The rhyming word of creatures is features, rhyming word of set is jet, rhyming word of tin is within, rhyming word of pursue is you. So let's discuss from the question. Question number 1 is given free creature. I have told you the rhyming word of creature is features, and second is set. So what is the rhyming word of set in the poem? And that word is the jet. Now next third is what is the rhyming word of tin? The rhyming word of tin is within. Now the last one is rhyming word of pursue is you. So this is the question number B. Now let's move to the question number C. What is in the question number C? Question number C is write the plural of these nouns. So students, you have to write the plural of the given nouns. So let's discuss what is the singular noun and what is the plural noun. So firstly, what is singular noun? Noun which refers to only one thing, that is called singular. For example, I have only one pen, so this is a singular noun. Okay, nouns which refers to only one thing, that is called singular noun. Now let's discuss what is plural noun. Nouns which refers more than one in number. Okay, nouns which refers more than one in number is called plural noun. So for example, you have given one pen, you will write only pen. If you have given two pens, अगर आपके पास दो पेन है, so the plural of pen is pens. We add s to make the singular noun into the plural noun. Okay, so let's discuss from the question. You have given the grammar fun, and in grammar fun you have given most nouns can be changed. Sorry, most is given. Most nouns can be changed from singular to plural by adding the letters s or es. For nouns that end with s, double s, ch, sh और x. ओके, ऐसे नाउन्स जिनके लास्ट में, ऐसे नाउन जिनका जो लास्ट लेटर एस, डबल एस, सी एच, एस एच या एक्स होता है, तो इन्हें प्लूरल बनाने के लिए हम या तो एस ऐड करते हैं या ई एस ऐड किया जाता है. ओके, सो इन द क्वेश्चन नंबर सी, राइट द प्लूरल ऑफ दीज नाउन्स. So first one is watch. Students, I have told you that the words which end with the ch, okay, ऐसे वर्ड जिनका ch से एंड होता है, जब उन्हें प्लूरल बनाया जाता है तो लास्ट में हम ch के साथ es ऐड कर देते हैं. So first one is watch. So what is the plural of watch is? The plural of watch is watches. Second is, what is the plural of bench? The plural of bench is es. Why we have added es at the end of the word? Because ch, sh, double s and x. If such a word comes and with these letters, then we add es at the end of given word. Now the third is box. What is the plural of box? The plural of box is boxes. What is the plural of pen? Plural of pen is pens. What is the plural of glass? The plural of glass is glasses. What is the plural of bush? The plural of bush is bushes. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. Now let's discuss the question number D. What is in question number D? Question number D is underline the singular nouns and circle the plural nouns in this paragraph. Students, you have given a paragraph and you have to underline the singular noun and you have to make a circle around the plural noun. I hope this is clear. Now the paragraph is given on the screen. So what is the paragraph? Rohit went to a shop with his younger brother Raju. Rohit bought 4 pens, 3 notebooks and an eraser. He also bought a wooden scale and a notebook for his sister Meeta. Raju wanted sweets. He bought 1 bar of chocolate, 2 boxes of nuts and some toffees. So this is a paragraph in which you have to underline the singular noun and you have to draw circle the plural nouns. So let's discuss Rohit. Firstly, word is given to you Rohit. Rohit is singular noun, so we have underlined it. Next is went to a shop. Shop is singular noun, so we have underlined it. Now next is with his younger brother Raju. So younger brother Raju is singular noun, so we will underline it. Next is Rohit. Rohit is also a singular noun, so you will underline it. Bought 4 pens. Pens is plural noun, so you will circle the pen. 3 notebooks. Notebooks is also a plural noun, so you will circle it. And an eraser. Eraser is a singular noun, so you will underline it. He is also a singular noun. Bought a wooden scale. Wooden scale is a singular noun, so you will have to underline it. And a notebook. Notebook is a singular noun, so you will underline it. For his sister Meeta. Meeta is also a noun which is singular, so you will underline Meeta. Raju wanted sweets. Sweets is plural, so we draw circle around it. Then he is also a singular noun, so you will underline it. Bought 1 bar of chocolate. Chocolate is 1. Okay, so we will underline it. 2 boxes. Boxes is plural, so we will circle it. Nuts. Nuts is also plural, so you will circle it. And last one is toffees. Okay, and you will draw circle around the toffees. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now you will write the poem A, E, I, O, U in your CW copy as well as in your fair copy. Okay. So in today's video lecture we have discussed question number B, question number C and also the question number D. Now the exercise of the poem is finished and now you will write the poem A, E, I, O, U in your CW copy. After writing the poem in your CW copy, you will write question number B and question number C in your fair copy. Okay, and next you will write this poem A-E-I-O-U in your fair copy, and also you will learn this poem. Okay, you will learn and write this poem in your fair copy, and also you will write it in your CW copy. So that's it for today, students. In the next video lecture we will discuss the chapter number 3, and we will also discuss some exercise of the chapter number 3, which is down, down, down and so on. Okay, we had already discussed this chapter, ये हम लोग पहले ही पढ़ चुके हैं, but now we will discuss the exercises of the chapter number 3. Okay, we will meet soon. Till then you will learn and write all the given homework at your home. Goodbye everyone.